going on, Crocker? My name is George, and welcome back to the HTV Morning News Show.
And I'm Justin. Let's take it on to our top story.
Today is Thursday, May 28th. Tomorrow is the last day to turn in community service hours for the year. Go to your district shortcut folder and click on the community service link. Log your hours before it's too late, Crocker. And now we have some HTV at home clips to show you today.
Hey Crocker, it's Jordana, and today I'll be answering some questions. So the first question is, which meal is your favorite? And I think my favorite meal is definitely lunch. The second question I'm going to answer is, what do you prefer more, watching movies or TV shows? I prefer watching TV shows because I like watching small clips of a show and then watching it progress, I guess. That's all for me, Crocker. Bye.
What's going on, Crocker? Today I have a video of me pitching to my dad in my front yard, so enjoy it.
Good fastball. Okay. All right, last one. What do you want?
2 fastballs.
This time on our Scratch series, we decided to polish the game and to add more levels. We forgot to record us making the play button working. On the thumbnail screen, the player would show up and they would die as the mace was spinning around but was not visible. So we made everything show on the screen after the play button was pressed. Next, I attempted to create a spinning shield effect, but I was unable to due to the rotation math.
And now let's go to Avery for the views.
Yesterday's SpaceX rocket Falcon 9 blasted off into space in Canaveral, Florida. The launch was a historic one as astronauts Doug Hurley and Bob Behnken were SpaceX's first humans to go along on a SpaceX rocket. It was also the first time that NASA astronauts had been sent into space since 2011 due to the ending of the Space Shuttle program. Alongside with that, SpaceX is actually the first private company to send humans into space. If you missed the launch yesterday, go check out some awesome clips of it on YouTube. That's all for me, Crocker, and let's pass it on over to our anchors.
Today in 7th grade art history, we have William Adelman recreated this painting called Two Young Men by Flemish artist Crispin van de Broek in the late 1500s. This painting currently hangs in the museum in England. Crispin created 23 paintings, including this one, which shows a double portrait of two cheerful young brothers or adolescent boys. They are wearing fancy clothes in Italian fashion, which were likely to be worn by fashionable young men in the 16th century. Great work, William.
The book club meets Friday at 8 o'clock. That is tomorrow morning. Start your weekend with some great book recommendations. This week, we're talking about the new Hunger Games book, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. But please join us, even if you're reading something else. Contact Ms. Gilchrist for the Zoom link.
Also in library news, J.K. Rowling is posting chapters of her new story, The Ichabod, online over the next few months. She is also hosting a competition in which students can submit illustrations to possibly be included in the final book, which will be published in November. You can start reading the story now. This is an entirely new story, not a Harry Potter novel.
Student council election is coming up and we have some great candidates. Over the next few days, we will be sharing their campaign posters on HTV for you to see the candidates. We have Charlotte Rosario running for Assemblies Commissioner, Megan Ione running for Communication Commissioner, Brody running for Treasurer, Dragon running for Treasurer, Amelia running for Secretary, and Lucas running for Athletic Commissioner.
8th graders, you can transfer your Google content to your personal account at any time. Mr. Hager sent out an email telling you how to use Google Takeout to transfer your HCSD files over to your own computer or personal account. You should do this in the next week or so. And now let's take it over to 8th grade highlights.
Congratulations to Avery, Matthew, Ariana, Myra, Ainsley, Alexa, Atticus, Annalise, Maggie, Jack, and Alexa. That's all for today. Let's take it back to the desk.
All students must check over their Chromebook for damage. And if there is damage, email Mr. Hager now. If you have damaged your Chromebook earlier in the year and have not paid it yet to it, Mr. Hager will be sending you an email to send in a check.
Here's a little clarification, students. When using district Gmail, please don't ever click on the spam button when you're looking at a message from a staff member or a student. That has a negative impact on the reputation of our email domain, and if our domain gets flagged by other email systems with a bad reputation, we'll end up on blacklists, and other email servers won't accept our outbound emails. If you have an issue with spam coming from an HCSD account, please email Mr. Hager and let him know.
Last week on Guess the Person, we asked you who this person was. If you guessed it, it was Timothy Chalamet, and you were correct. Congrats to Pearson, who is the first correct responder, and to 7th grade, who had the most correct responses. This week, fill out the Google form sent out by Mr. Hager to participate in this week's Guess the Person.
We are back with some more remote art from Sam. This is very swirly. Now remember, Crocker, if you have any art that you want to share, email it to the HTV email. All right, Crocker, it's George.
And Justin.
Signing off.
Have a great day.